to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never
I'm ready, brother.
right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life. Magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him.
It wasn't bad, brother. It was better than I thought.
Reality not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you?
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold-out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon.
Yeah, man, he literally is.
As we are underway in the AFC title game.
Windy, dude.
It's a short kick taken near the 18. And
what a hit for the opening
kickoff. To the
kickoff.
25-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. 54 right. Come on. Hey,
yep.
watch it. Leo.
On first down.
Oh!
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
Dude, we
he does it at a high level, doesn't
we
he?
teach pursuit in Baltimore,
I think
bro.
of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Okay, let me know.
Hey, stand up.
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Yep.
Looking to throw on second down. Ebert.
Box up!
Here as he's taken down.
Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He's going to air one out.
Oh, Nicholas! I didn't even do that.
Off at the 25.
He did that.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Okay, Nick.
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Good starting field position for him as
I'm ready when you are.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Vallejo. Oh, he's going to take a shot.
Oh, that was
right
dangerous.
away.
That was a little
And
late.
that is
I went to it late.
incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to it, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long, an early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen.
Oh, that would have been sick, buddy.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Let me know.
To throw again, Vallejo. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Nice head stick. Fine.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Should have went outside,
They try and run
I
on
think.
first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Let me know.
On 2nd down now, Witherspoon. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And his kick is right there.
Windy.
Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Be gripping.
They run the counter.
Nice. Nicholas.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Set. 60 or. Hey, wahoo!
Yes, brother.
Operating from the gun, Ebert.
Oh, fumble! Quinn, get it! Nice, Sanders. He'll take it.
Taking it right down.
What a play! That came out of nowhere.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble.
Oh, he wasn't. The replay, dude. I just watched the replay.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs,
That guy's worth
he's going
money.
to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken very short.
Oh, Nicholas. It's okay.
And they're going to start this
Can't
drive
have
in
3.
pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Yes, brother.
On second down.
Nice tackle. That was
and
much
he'll rumble
needed.
for about 5, up close to the 40.
Yep. Oh, I think we got him.
Norton. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Back to throw. Ebert fighting through.
Oh, look at Sean Kirkland. What a hustle play.
Big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10.
I'm ready.
Looking to throw. Ebert.
Oh, nice sack.
Down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Yep.
Now a handoff here to his running
Oh, my
back.
goodness.
And they won't fare
Kirkland.
much better here as he
Easy,
maybe
buddy.
gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and
Dude,
long
playing Warriors
situation
tonight,
coming
can't
up.
wait. It's gonna be sick.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
I'm ready.
From the gun, Ebert. Going down
Wow,
the middle, and
Roderick
it's complete.
Hood.
And he's going to be taken
What a
down
play.
with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
That was sick, man. Yep.
On 1st and 10, Ebert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. Hey, exit. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Ebert.
Oh, what a catch, Charleston.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Go for it.
2nd and 4. And it's caught. And he's dropped
Way to-
just
way to-
before the
way to
line
be.
gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And now the
Way
Raven
to be
defense
there.
going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Recon, 132 fighter. 5.
I'm ready.
59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check, 59. Oh, yeah, punt. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 50. Hey, Charlie. 5.
From the gun, Ebert.
Ah, it's
So
my
he
fault.
caught it about the
Just
5.
dive.
And he'll
Good toe.
take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Set.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On second down now, Witherspoon, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let me know.
Back to throw. Vallejo. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
Dude, that's why you're complete.
Second catch in this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Vallejo. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Let me know.
Slam, slam, slam.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Let's go. 6-yard.
Let me know.
Hey, let's go. Check.
From the gun on third down.
That's it.
Vallejo.
Score.
Goes right side, and that's complete.
I'll take that.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback.
Woo!
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, try to run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Browns take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll try the left side.
Okay, easy, Norton. Come on, man.
At the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw. Ebert. They'll roll him out right. He'll run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I'm ready.
Back to throw. Ebert.
Oh, pick it, buddy.
Picked.
Way to run with the wheel. I like that.
This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Ebert. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Yep.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be field at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Yeah!
Inside the 15.
Vallejo.
Touchdown.
Okay.
A big play there.
That was awkward.
58 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Young Pat Mahomes.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
Uh-oh.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
18-yard line.
Let's go!
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Lucky! Tighten up!
They'll run on first down. Norton. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're
I'm ready.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and
Stay
open up a crease that they
outside,
can
buddy.
run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Like, learn
And
how
they're
to
going to
play
get this
linebacker,
beyond
bud.
the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Yep.
Rock it.
On first down, it's Norton. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go,
Yep.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Ebert. And he completes it to Wilson. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Throwing on first down. Ebert, he's going to air one out.
Good D.
Lined up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
I got you.
Yep.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups.
Nice.
He's going to be sacked. They sack it
big.
back right at the midfield stripe. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, Alpha. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Ready? 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Here we go. Mike, 56. What? 56. Here we go. Snap.
On 4th down, Ebert.
Go, Patton.
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
On 1st and 10, Vallejo. And a loose football.
Oh!
This is picked up by
I didn't think that was a fumble.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And
I've
thank
never
goodness I don't
seen
have to
that
carry
one
the football in this game.
like that.
It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not
crazy,
easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. And he's got his man on the out route. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Yep.
Hey, Orbit. Get it.
2nd and 9 now.
No, thank
And
you.
this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. From the gun, Ebert.
Why did it take so long to get home?
Complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Push him back.
Yep.
Push him back.
Operating from the gun, Ebert.
Pick it. Oh, boys.
Get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ebert.
Oh, my goodness. Idiot chin.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. In for the score, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
47, Mike, 47.
Let me know.
I got him.
On first down, Vallejo.
Oh, you got to do a little jig, man.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes it 2nd and 9.
Ready? Okay.
Back to throw.
Oh my goodness, that guy just
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Check back. Kill them. Turn it up. Kill, turn it up.
Ready? Okay, no worries.
The final shot before break. Vallejo. From the left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Living out.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Let me know.
Looking to throw. Vallejo. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Throw, buddy.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Let me know.
Throwing on 1st down. Vallejo. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield.
Kilmer, he's killing me.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
And nice. 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. As his guys are in for 6 as the Ravens push further out in front. A good sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Ooh.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
Good
Put
job,
your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Yep.
They'll keep it on the ground. Norton. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun. Ebert.
Oh, what a play.
Wide open receiver complete.
Big
yardage there for the Browns, 18.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well.
Guys, we just saw this all last game.
Play for him. I don't think that was his primary
Figure it
target.
out.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And the Browns first down.
Off the bootleg, Ebert. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll run it now out of the gun. He gets them moving forward again with an 8-yard run, but they'll still be left with 14 yards to go on third. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. Back to throw. Ebert. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Oh, he held on. Good catch by Roderick.
To about the 20-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
It's going to be a long day.
Now I'm ready.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds, taking the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Yep.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Why did my other guy go the other
And he
way?
is into the end
so
zone.
stupid.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
There's nothing that takes you
A great
away from the
effort
play.
there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Nice throw, buddy.
Right side taken in by his tight end. That one goes for 24 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll run on first down. Witherspoon. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
If we could block.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
That'd be nice, boys.
Up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let me know.
To throw on second down. Vallejo flushed out right. It's a short one here.
Nice
to
run,
the
buddy.
tight end. And they'll get 9 there as that
give him
sets
a
him up
huge
better
salary.
for third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Hey, we gotta get this stuff.
Let me know.
Safe.
On third down,
All
Witherspoon,
forward.
and he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
At the 19-yard line.
Set. Get the flag. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Pick it up.
Let me know.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Intercepted. Good positioning, and it's
think
picked
Simmons could
off.
jump.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
On first down, it's Norton, and he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Match box, Mike. Check. Fresno.
Yep.
Ready.
2nd and 5. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point, just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Get up. 8, read. 59. Man, I got you.
Yep.
They'll keep it on the ground. Norton. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Browns on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Yep.
Operating from the gun. Ebert flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he spins past him and into space.
Come on, dude.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
I'm ready.
They'll run on first down. It's Norton, and tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard, stop short of the 35.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is a
What are we doing?
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll keep it on the ground. Witherspoon able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
You good?
Looking to throw. Vallejo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Second and 3. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Coming out.
Back to throw. Vallejo. He's going to find his.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, right.
And this is picked up.
Why aren't you juking, dude?
30, 10.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That guy's a bum.
Return for a Browns TD.
That's 2 fumbles today.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
The Ravens take over. Let's go, son. At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football. And now this is intercepted. My goodness,
guys.
Picked off near the 26. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Yep.
Now a give, right side. Norton, he takes this for 3 to the 29. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Yep.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Norton, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Yep.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake.
Oh, come on, dude. We had him. Just tackle him.
So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job.
Yep.
On 1st down, Norton. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Switch. Back. Leo.
I'm ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Norton.
Oh, my goodness, guys. You can't tackle.
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
Ready? 70, Indy.
Yep.
From the gun on 3rd down. Ebert.
Oh, of course. Classic. Of course.
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
Of course.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
53, Mike 53.
Let me know.
Bring it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. On first and 10. Vallejo. And a throw right sideline is complete. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. On first down, Vallejo. Now a desperation throw. Deep depth. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Looking to throw. Vallejo. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 5, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
First down, Cleveland.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, it's coming up. Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd. Hey, defense, let's go. Shoot.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And as they take that knee, you can hear a pin drop in this stadium right now, partner.
I'd say you can hear a pin drop except for one thing.
What a dummy.
You hear a lot of people on cell phones right now calling and saying, cancel my reservation, because this crowd thought they were going to the Super Bowl. They had trips planned, hotels,
Good game, brother.
the whole deal. That's all wiped out now.
Dude, that's 2 in a row.
They said beginning of the year, they set a lofty goal, Charles.
Maybe you'll win one.
To the Super Bowl.
Maybe you'll win
fell
one.
One step short of that.
Oh, and that's going to hurt for a long time.
Yeah.
That's going to be a
Fumble.
big one for
What?
the offseason.
Never seen so many fumbles
Their
in my
goal
life.
now has to be not to wallow in it, but to use it as fuel for next year. Better offseason conditioning, great OTAs and minicamp. You know as well as I do, they'll have T-shirts in their lockers that say, unfinished business. They want to get back